All right, guys, so we are back today with the RUST-OLEUM floor kit here. This video is going to be pieced together, and I just don't really know how it's going to all come out, but there's just going to be one, I guess, real message throughout this video. This is going to be the first half. So I made a few other clips a few weeks ago. This whole garage floor has been a several stage process, but this is going to be a why not to buy this RUST-OLEUM rock solid kit, and some of my regrets and what I would have done differently. Going into this whole entire garage painting process, I thought I would need about 2 of these floor kits, as I have a little bit bigger of a 2.5 car garage, and I figured 2 of these would be enough. And as you will see in the next few clips, it quite literally isn't. I did the math, and a one 2.5 car kit basically covers about 160 square feet, and that is about 2 of these 18 by 9 squares here. So literally 2 of these spots, that's 162 feet or square feet, and this should cover up to 500. So it should have easily been able to do at least 2 of those. Okay, so what basically the end of the story is here, this product costed way more, as you can see, way more than I anticipated, and it turned out pretty bad. So I'll just let you guys watch the next few clips, and I will come back to here in the very end here. All right, guys, we are back today with a quick review and I guess a fair warning of this RUST-OLEUM rock solid garage floor coating kit, as you can see here. So basically this is obviously it's a garage floor coating, and you just paint it on as such like that, with the paintbrush back there. But I kind of want to let you guys know, if anyone's looking at this stuff, just let you know, fair warning before you buy this stuff. This is a 2.5 car kit. So when in the bag or in the box, you get 2 rollers, you get some acid to etch the concrete. I bought different acid to use, but nonetheless, you do get the acid. You get 2 brushes, and you get 2 bags of this stuff. This is the floor coating. So 1 bag is already gone. This is 1 bag. So basically 1 bag covers each square, is what I'm going with here. And I grossly underestimated really what I would need at this point. I thought I would need about 2 kits, because my garage it's 2.5 cars basically. So I thought I would need 2 just to be safe, but it's looking like I'm probably gonna need at least 3 more of these kits. These things run about $230 a kit. So I'm looking close to $1,000 by the time I'm all said and done with this garage. So fair warning, guys, you could probably go with the professionals for another $1,000 more at this point, and use their probably higher quality coatings. Opening the window here to get some ventilation. Stuff does smell. But like I said, I wish I would have had more of a fair warning on this stuff. There's not a whole lot of videos that go over how minimal this stuff is, but I didn't even put it on that thick. So guys, the rock solid RUST-OLEUM stuff, it looks really good. I did more of a tan color. It's called the Mocha High Gloss. It does give you the color chips as well, as you can see. I'm sure nonetheless it's gonna look great when it's done. But just kind of budget. I would recommend budgeting probably for a lot more product if you're gonna do something like this. So I'm kind of just at the point where I have to bite the bullet and do it. So yeah, guys, that's the RUST-OLEUM rock solid stuff. I'm not gonna make any tutorials on it. You literally, it's a quick rundown if you don't wanna look at any other videos. You mix these 2 together. You pop the little divider right here. You mix it up for 3 minutes. Mine's already been mixed. You mix it up, you cut a little slat right here. You dump it and you roll it down. It's so simple. There's not much more to that. Once you get your prep work done, prep work obviously is the most important part in something like this. So I know the lighting's pretty bad right now, but I just felt like it would be a disservice if I didn't at least warn people with my YouTube channel. It looks like a nice kit, but obviously it's just so overestimated. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this was helpful one way or another. So thanks for watching. So guys, as you can see right there, I just did that time lapse and that bag's empty. So that's the whole 2.5 car garage kit. That's what you can roughly expect to cover. Now, I could be wrong. I could be putting it on a lot thicker than recommended, for the, for 2.5 car. But I will say there are a few thin spots. So my guess is it's probably just terribly underestimated, and I do think there should be a lawsuit for something like this, just because this is just, now I'm into it, now I have to go into it with kind of a lot more money than I bargained for, to at least to the point to where maybe they should make it at least literally a 1 car. This is a 1 car. So guys, just a rough review of the RUST-OLEUM Rock Shield. So thanks for watching. Okay guys, so we're back a few days later here, and I figured I would give another update with it. So I'm just going to clip all these together and just kind of explain what's going on here with this. So I sent RUST-OLEUM an email, their customer service department, telling them that it literally just covered this. As you can see, I have some stuff now. It's been a few days, so I've been able to kind of move stuff over. But so I gave them a few days to reply, and they ended up basically sending me one more kit, which is still in the mail. So I had to, basically they gave me one more kit, which I guess I kind of took what I could at that point, because I really just I needed 1, 2, I needed the third one they're sending me, and then I need one more for that square over there. So if you guys like the coating, that's awesome, but definitely bargain for more. This is what the coating looks like about a week later. I have not put my car on it yet. Obviously I don't have enough product down, but I'm still gonna give it another week to cure once I decide to roll a car in and stuff like that. So in some areas it's quite thin. So certain areas it's thin. This is thin right here. It's thicker in some areas, but I'm gonna be having boxes over this, so I'm not all that worried about being thin right here against the wall. So things that I've noticed, I guess, throughout the cure process, we're getting some bubbles and stuff like this. So a lot of bubbles in the paint, and I don't know if that's just, I didn't have proper ventilation or what, but so that's the only thing, really. So there's little bubbles throughout. I don't know what I did wrong, but overall, I think I'm 9 out of 10. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Nice shiny gloss, and you can obviously put as much chips in as you like. So RUST-OLEUM makes another epoxy coating. I guess this is their rock solid. So the epoxy shield is about $100 less. So I didn't realize at the time I had bought their upgraded kit, which I guess in time I'll probably be thanking myself for. But yeah, guys, that's just a quick summary of the RUST-OLEUM. The next clip, I'm gonna probably update you on how many spots this covers, and then the last clip will probably be the completed garage. So and all in all, at the end of the video, I will have a total of, I guess, how many kits my garage took. So like I said, it's a little bit bigger than a 2.5 car garage. So but yeah, guys, so stay tuned. So as you could see in those last few clips, I wanted to be totally upfront and honest about everything. And I'm showing you what I put down. I mean, a bag covered literally one of these squares. There's 2 bags in these kits for a 2.5 kit. One bag covers this square, one covers the other. So as I said, and you saw in the video, it's pretty bad. So I've watched a lot of videos on this product right here before I ended up pulling the trigger to buy this, and everything was really good. There was a lot of good reviews, and I don't know what went wrong here, guys, but this is personal experience, and that's why I'm putting this video out. So maybe it can help somebody else make a better decision. Excuse me here. I was gonna hold off on this video until I got the garage all sorted out. As you can see, it's still a mess, but the more I came back today, I painted these 2 squares last night, and they were actually the worst of everything else I've done here. So the floor dried, and there's all these little bubbles. So I'm not gonna blame the product for that. But nonetheless, I'm still gonna put some blame on it there. There's so many bubbles, it looks like popcorn. I don't know what went wrong. I mean, the conditions were right. The bag, I shook the bag for 3 minutes and I put it down. But that's really not the big issue here. It's just, the main issue I'm having with this product right now is that the laying down of it is very inconsistent. So as you can see, we have all these little bubbles throughout, these air bubbles, and this floor is not gonna age good. I can already tell that. Probably will get a few years out of it, but all that noise, that's all air pockets in the floor. I mean, the more I look at it, the worse it gets. But I know there's gonna be people in this video, in this comment section, saying I'm doing it wrong or I did it wrong. It's not rocket science to do this type of stuff. I'm hoping to help somebody else make a better choice. Summary of the video here is, guys, get quotes from professionals. I had quotes from a professional to do this at $2,500 to do my garage. This costed $1,000 for a product I'm gonna have to literally redo in a few years. You know, I would have known that. If I would have known how bad my experience would have been with this, I would have bit the bullet and just paid the extra money. It really was not much more to have professionals do it. And that stuff will last a lot longer. This is stuff you buy from the store. Who knows how long it's gonna last. So I'm not complaining. I'm really not trying to complain because it still looks really good. But guys, if you're going into this product right here, you need to bargain for like 4 times as much as you will need. You will. As you can see, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. It took 4 2.5 car kits and then one 1 car kit. And even the 1 car kit should cover 200 to 250 square feet. So that's at least 3 of these squares. So, and then some. So it's just grossly underestimated here with the product. My concrete was prepped the right way. And to get back to it, the product didn't go down great at all. There's so many bare spots. And I did everything by the book. I watched many videos. Again, I'm gonna get hell. At some point, I'm gonna get hell from somebody in the comments telling me I'm a dumbass, I didn't do it right, and mine turned out great. Good for you, man. But this is personal experience, and hopefully I can help you guys make the next step. I'm kind of ranting here. As you can see, I'm quite disappointed. The more I look at it, so many air bubbles. So you can see those air bubbles just cracked open, and there's just, you know, cement and all that shit. So guys, summary of the video, do your math, save your money if you're gonna do it. Anticipate using more than you should. So I hope this helped you guys to some extent. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you all later.